headlines definitely jumped out.
What's the number one album?
Marvin Gaye.
What's going on?
Okay,
What's going on,
right.
Marvin Gaye?
You guys said that. What's number two?
The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds.
I'm not mad at that.
Actually,
I'm not mad at that.
Good album. Yeah.
And
really
Joni
good.
Mitchell's Blue, Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life.
Yeah.
See, look at that shit.
Abbey Road.
Number 2.
Number 4.
Your life is what number?
Number 4.
What number is Songs
4.
in the Key of Life? What
I'm not
number is
mad at
Abbey Road?
5.
5.
Nirvana's
overrated.
Nevermind is 6. I mean,
Yeah.
Prince is
Overrated.
8.
Good. Overrated. Never
Nevermind
mind when I
is-
say overrated.
Let me.
Nevermind is one of the few
See it,
albums I
Terry?
can say that I can play front to back without a skip.
Nevermind by
Really good.
Nirvana. Nirvana.
Okay. See, my Nirvana,
I'm probably
my
one of
Nirvana game was a little low.
I'm probably one of the few people that likes In Utero better than Nevermind.
Really. They're
Which
both,
one
I
is
mean,
Yeah.
I
Which
just
one is
had
the
this
one that has the
conversation.
baby in the water?
Nevermind.
I'm not
That's
educated.
Nevermind.
Okay. All right.
I like all their stuff, to be honest, but
Sublime on that.
Hell, I like Bleach.
Sublime.
You know,
on
like
that.
Hell yeah, dude.
yeah.
when you're talking about
Bleach is
Nirvana,
dope.
I enjoyed Bleach, but the thing is, even though like the thing is, if you were working in certain circles, there was the East Coast West Coast beef that was for us. Nirvana versus Pearl Jam was for the
Seattle.
suburbs, and I was one of those people that I liked Pearl Jam way more than Nirvana. 10
Really?
is as far as I'm concerned, 10 is a much better record than Nevermind.
I gotta do my
I don't know,
research,
man.
man. I was asleep. I feel
To me-
bad now.
to me,
I gotta do
Pearl
my
Jam
research.
I
had-
got some buddies.
to me-
I got some buddies that are huge Pearl Jam fans, man.
Yeah, I like Pearl Jam, but they sounded almost too similar.
I feel so
Um,
bad.
I don't know. I was an alternative rock kid, so I mean, I know all these
No,
records.
and
but-
then like
I
their
don't know
second
shit about-
album,
I don't know a whole lot about this shit. Really.
Verses are 5 against 1, depending on who you talk to. I feel like Rats and Better Man, and like there's so much shit on the second Pearl Jam album that I think is fantastic and
yeah,
even better than In Utero. I'm sorry if you're having that
They make great
conversation. I know this gets off. This is completely not new old head shit.
Don't
But
do you think, brother?
I feel like the first 2 Pearl Jam albums are way better than the second and third Nirvana albums when they were
Wait a
beefing.
minute,
Never
man.
heard a Pearl Jam album.
All right.
Nor have I. I'm sorry. I haven't. I can't front.
Once again, that's me growing up in the suburbs and knowing what it is like. I'll
Very
take those
cohesive.
first 2 Pearl Jam albums,
very
and then I'll
cohesive.
take Vitology, Spin the Black Circle. Like crazy. that whole album was crazy.
You know
Like,
what's-
those first 3 Pearl Jam albums are incredible.
You know what's crazy? You know the group that I liked that was that had fire. It was a group called 𝐀𝐄𝐃.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
𝐀𝐄𝐃 had heat.
they did a lot of
Cake
remixes.
has-
remakes.
I know a lot of people that love.
but
Cake.
I was a big fan of also Smashing Pumpkins.
Dulcier.
So that was my group right
I like
there.
Billy
so.
Corgan. I mean, he's dope.
𝐀𝐃 had heat.
But and when we just tie it all in, Billy Corgan had one of my favorite Joe Rogan interviews when he talked about how like artists get paid and how he got paid
Talk
more
about
because
Partying
he
with
wrote
Dennis
the song.
Rodman.
Oh yeah,
that's a
it.
song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smashing Pumpkins. I
I
had
gotta
that
give me
double
some-
album.
I got to give me some of these albums to listen to, man.
Terry
Because
just
I
brought it
was.
up, man. You guys like Sublime? I'm a huge Sublime. I was always a huge Sublime fan since like high
I
school.
never got into them.
I'm sleep, Spoolz. You got to put me on game because you usually.
I
you
liked
usually put me on
Sublime.
game.
I didn't love them, and this is the thing was around like 94, 95
Yeah.
when who was it? Silverchair. Like there was a group named Silverchair that I was into
remember
for a
them.
quick minute.
That sounds like
But
a
I-
lone.
and
That's like
that-
a lone group from Australia.
And the
They might have been
Cranberries.
Suits.
Linger reminds me of a certain girl that I tried to date in high school, but she wasn't feeling me. So you know what I'm saying? That's music marks time. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is.
You're
Music
right.
marks
That's
time.
true.
I got Oasis
Yeah.
for me. A couple songs that.
You
Yeah.
know what's crazy?
Oh,
You know what's
Oasis?
crazy, Jay Moore? It's funny that you said that. And this is so weird. To AT Aliens, elevators. Elevators always takes me back to my family reunion in Birmingham, Alabama, in a hotel room. Every single time. That's the first time I heard it. I swear to you. It takes me back to my family reunion in Birmingham, Alabama. Like, music is powerful, man. That's crazy. I had it was a white cassette tape. They had the acapella. I think it was a remix, and on the B side, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So you're right about that, man. Music will take you back to a specific spot. I don't care what genre, I don't care what it is. I wonder where the Beastie
You know
Boys
what was another crazy, if you're going to talk about, we're going to get into that rock shit, Stone Temple Pilots. A lot of people thought the Stone Temple Pilots were just a rip-off group of Pearl Jam. But Stone Temple Pilots, like, you know, Sex Type Thing and, Vaseline, like, they had some joints.
Lone, I'm asleep. Help me, man.
I ain't mess with that up.
I got you. I got all these.
That was cool.
I got all these.
Help me, man. I'm asleep.
I got all these on CD. In Utero is actually on here. Number 173. My favorite band of all these though, and they've made a major switch in the 2000s is Radiohead.
Let's do favorite rock. Let's do favorite rock bands. Everybody's favorite rock
the
band.
earlier stuff or the later stuff better, Sean?
Later.
I'm early.
Well,
I'm early.
I like
KID.
I like KID on. So like 2000.
So who's everybody's favorite rock band? I'm talking about older, new. I'm older, so for me, I'm older. But who's everybody's favorite rock band?
You go first because you're not obviously not really.
Chicago, no question, easy. Chicago's
older.
My favorite rock band by far.
So you're going early 80s. Okay.
One of the coldest horn sections if you think about it. So I'm going Chicago.
Tough to just make it. It's tough.
This is a hard one.
So,
I don't really know, man.
Chicago's my favorite rock band. Period.
I've dabbled. I can't really say I have a favorite rock band. I don't think.
Shout out to Dave Robbins. He put me on the Chicago. That's our band director. Chicago is fire. Give me a name, somebody, anybody. Chicago is mine. I'm thinking 70s.
You know what? I mean, if you would consider them a rock band, I mean, I can't, because they made Pet Sounds, I got to say the Beach Boys.
Oh, wow.
But if you're going to take it out of that level, if you don't consider them a rock band, like, you know, the first time I heard Light My Fire on a road trip, you know, in Pittsburgh.
That's a good one.
When I heard the Doors, it fucking changed my life. So,
okay.
But if you're talking about like my era, like I already
pick one, sir.
I already caped for them, but I gotta say Pearl Jam. Like if I found out Pearl Jam was coming to town, I'd get tickets.
I'm trying to see who's with me in the 70s or 80s. Spoolz, talk to me. Favorite rock band. Just off top. It can change tomorrow. I don't care. Tonight. Who's your favorite rock band?
Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin 4. Okay.
Incredible. Jay Diff.
Zeppelin 1 through Houses of the Holy.
Jay Diff, talk to me, man. You can change it tomorrow.
Yeah, right? Actually, yeah.
Jay Diff, you can change it tomorrow.
I'm not privy to a lot of rock bands. I grew up on like funk and shit like that. So
I mean, as did I, but I'm just saying though. But you a versatile brother,
give you a favorite rock band? I would probably have to say Pink Floyd, maybe.
Yeah, they were they're up there for me.
They got
well,
some stuff.
Long. Talk to me, man. Give me one.
One from the 70s and era and all that. I'm agreeing.
Period.
I'm agreeing with Jay Moore. Definitely the Doors. Probably for me. Yeah. But all modern stuff is definitely Nirvana, then Radiohead. Radiohead changed their sound, and I don't even know if you can really consider them rock. I don't even know.
Let's see what the chat says. So the chat is saying, all right, so we got.
I'm also a big Allman Brothers fan. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to the Allman Brothers. Nicole says the Talking Heads are her all-time favorite. Then the Clash. Nirvana from E.
Byrne is crazy smart.
The Doors, Aerosmith from E. Jimi Hendrix from E. Let's see. I only got two. Steve Miller Band, Frank Zappa, and the Mothers. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here's one, and this may not count. Huey Lewis and the News,
bro. I apologize.
Yeah, that counts.
What do you look? Look, Sports is an incredible album. I don't care if you consider it to be corny or whatever, but Huey Lewis and the News, Sports, like that is an incredible record.
Yes, it's true.
There's like two styles of 80s rock. You know,
Yeah,
It is. It
And-
really is. But then I like. But then
leans so
again, I
far
also
left and
I
right.
really liked NXS.
Do you
From
really?
that era.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I just
I
feel
like
like
Leonard Skinner a lot.
And listen, I
I'm
like
big-
the
I like
songs
Skinner a
that
lot.
were
Okay.
played on MTV, and I thought was cool. But I never went out and bought these albums.
I like the microwave oven song.
Look, I can't front and say that I didn't love Bon. I can't front and say I didn't love Bon Jovi, "Slippery When Wet," because that album was huge.
It's like the title. You like
Are you
the
a Def
title. on
Leppard
that one.
fan, Jay Moore?
You know what? I don't know Def Leppard really that much outside of
Pour
Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
So
At
that
the
makes
end
me a
of-
poser as far as Def Leppard is concerned.
At
Def
the end of the
Leppard
day-
sucks. No, I'm just joking. That's from
at the end,
Joe Dirt.
at the end of the day, 25 or 64. Does anybody know? Does anybody really know what time it is? These are classics, beginnings. It's a wrap. Chicago is the truth.
Yeah, it's
Chicago is the truth, man. They got classic records, man.
Saturday in the Park.
Horns, Saturday in the Park. Yes, they got classic records, man. They got classic joints.
Yeah, that's a
And-
good track.
I like
Yeah.
I like folk music, man. I mean, I like Bob Dylan. I like Jim Croce. I don't know if you want to call Jim Croce folk, but I think he's probably more like folk music.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, this proves that we actually do listen to.
Like
You-
Van Morrison a lot.
Yeah.
This proves that we listen to music outside of just rap. So we are very
Like
well
Elton
versed.
John.
And I ain't gonna front. I wasn't a big rock fan. Like I said, I was more on funk and jazz type shit and
We in the same boat,
R&B, rap.
bro. We in the same boat, bro. But I'm just saying, like, the band nerd in me gravitated towards Chicago because of our
I
band
can
director
dig that.
alone. No,
I mean, hell,
Like, band nerd in me gravitated towards them. The horn section
can't-
is fire for
don't like-
Chicago.
people that don't like
You know, like I can't front on is
Michael
Red
I
Hot
like-
Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. That
That's
that
the
that was
album.
another one of those records.
You like the
that just
title?
transcended everything.
You like the title?
Red Hot Chili Peppers was dope.
Yeah, for sure.
But actually,
Oh,
but the thing is, like
Californication
some of
was
those
dope,
early
too.
Chili Pepper records
agree.
were actually produced by George Clinton.
Yeah,
So
the
you
first
know what I'm
one
saying?
was.
Like he was. I mean, they did a remix of Higher Ground. That was a remake of Higher Ground. That's how a lot of people got into the Chili Peppers.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
During all that shit,
Nice
I
rock
was
combo.
definitely big on Parliament Funkadelic and Earth, Wind, and Fire
on,
and all
man.
that type shit.
Come on now. Come on
Yeah, I
now.
like that
Come
shit.
on now.
I like all that a lot too. man.
The Electric Light Orchestra.
Hey, Lone is a nerd like me. I love that. He's a nerd like me. It's nerd stuff. That's nerd stuff. They had
Commodores.
heat.
I love the blues too, but maybe I know we're at time. I'll go into that next week. We'll talk about that.
What about
Spoolz
that
actually
Lawrence
had-
Welk? What about that Lawrence
Spoolz-
Welk? You know,
Don't do that. Spoolz
Hey,
has an
Lawrence
actual.
Welk.
Spoolz showed me a blues map of all the historical spots for blues. We'll do that. We can do that later.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/bringingdowntheband and join our private Discord community with talks on hip hop, music, news, and everything else.